The man woke up from his sleep and found that the woman who had been with him the night before was already gone. So he decided to watch TV, but found that the TV had no signal. At that moment, he heard the sound of sirens outside. He opened the window and saw that people seemed to be running away, being chased by something. The man still didn't know what was happening when he saw his girlfriend being knocked down. The man was terrified and hurried back to his room. At that moment, a neighbor barged into his house, and the man was even more afraid. As they were worried, the TV broadcasted again, announcing that a deadly virus was spreading rapidly, and the eyes of the infected would change color. At that moment, the neighbor's eyes had already turned red. Eddie was filled with fear, but fortunately, the neighbor left soon. Eddie listened carefully to the sounds outside, until the sound slowly faded away. Eddie was terrified. He pushed the refrigerator against the door and covered the windows with newspapers. At first, the news channels kept broadcasting, but soon all the channels lost signal, and even the water supply was cut off. Eddie held on for 16 days, but finally, due to lack of food, he decided to venture outside in search of food. In the dangerous world, he carefully searched for food, but soon returned home in disappointment. Looking at the empty house, he missed his family. Just when he felt lonely and helpless, he unexpectedly discovered another survivor in the building across from him. This discovery filled Eddie with hope. However, the woman pulled the curtains shut. Despite this, Eddie still felt comforted. He began grooming his beard and wrote his name down, hoping for another encounter with the woman. Fortunately, the next day, the woman heard the sounds from outside and pulled back the curtains and unexpectedly saw Eddie. So, the two of them communicated by writing. They had a pleasant conversation. When Eddie appeared again, he had regained his handsome appearance, and the two decided to undertake a more important task, delivering water to Eva. Eddie pulled the rope up with all his strength and had Eva tie the rope to the railing. Then he sent the water bottle across. Fortunately, their plan was successful. However, the sound they made attracted the attention of the infected. At this moment, they had to find a way to avoid the infected and ensure their safety.